All right, everyone. Hi, welcome. This is Efren from Past Point One Comics, and I'm going to show you comic books that are going to be coming out on September 22nd, New Comic Book Day. These are usually just between 5 and 10 books that have grabbed my interest. But before I go any further, whomever watches my videos, I always appreciate it. I do these videos because comic books have been a passion of my life for a long time, and I enjoy doing them. But I want to give a couple of shout outs before I go any further. The first one is Triple G Comics. I met him for the very first time last week on Just a Rican and his comics. He had a drawing competition, and Just a Rican invited me to draw. I don't draw comic books at all, and I told him I'm a lousy drawer, but he still wanted me on there. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So I met Triple G Comics, a really nice guy, and we've been talking on Instagram, and we may start doing videos on YouTube on a semi-regular basis. So we'll see how many times we do it per month. But this is a shout out to you, Triple G and Just a Rican, for introducing us. So, like I said, these are comic books that have grabbed my attention that are coming out on September 22nd. No particular order. I read these comic books. I just don't collect them, and these are storylines that have grabbed my interest throughout the months, and I continue to read this one. This one is Fantastic Four number 36. I think this may be the very first time I have mentioned Fantastic Four at all as one of my favorite books. But what has recently occurred in Fantastic Four is that the Human Torch, being Johnny Storm, had a liaison with Dr. Doom's soon-to-be fiancée, and it all went downhill after that for Johnny Storm. Dr. Doom got so mad at him that he basically shot him with something or did something to him, and now Johnny cannot turn off his flame. So he's really in a pickle, so to speak. And we're going to see what's going to happen to him. So this is the main cover to this issue number 36, and I have some the subsequent covers will be shown also. Next up is The Last Ronin. I believe it's issue number 5 or 4. To be honest with you, I've lost count of which issue it is. I've been reading the story, and it's a great storyline, but it's been taking forever for this book to come out. Issue number 1 came out last year, and it seems like the next issues are always like 2 or 3 months down the line. I've bought quite a few of the issues number 1, and I've taken some of them to get CGC'd and signed by an artist, and I haven't gotten it back yet. I'm not blaming anybody. I know it takes its time, but like I said, it was last year since this book came out. I would expect it to have received those books by now. It's a great storyline. I really enjoy it, but I said my only complaint is that it's just taking forever for each issue to come out. Next up, here's the subsequent covers to The Last Ronin. Next, we have The Death of Doctor Strange. Yes, another Marvel character bites the dust. For how long, we will see. I think it's probably he'll be back sometime when his movie's back, but we'll see who the new Sorcerer Supreme or how the storyline goes. But I like the main cover, and I also like the other covers for this book. But one in particular is a Scotty Young cover. And Scotty Young is one of my favorite artists. So whenever I see one of his covers, I grab it. Next up, we have Radiant Black by Image Comics. I think this is issue Black by Image Comics. I think this is issue number 8, I believe. Somewhere around there, but it's a great storyline. The main character, when Radiant 1 came out, he was basically pronounced dead or close to. I think he's in the hospital if I remember reading it right. But yeah, that was the main character, and he's already gone basically, and his friend took his place as Radiant Black, and the storyline is going from there. That was quite a surprise when the main character, something happened to him, and I was going, wow, already? I mean, for other comic books that I have read throughout the years, when a character goes away or dies, it's usually, after years or decades. But this happened like right in issue 6, I believe, issue 5 or 6 of the series. So that was a really twister. So his friend took his place as Radiant Black, and he's basically trying to, carry his mantle. This next one is by another one by Image. Is Stillwater number 10. I've been reading this from the beginning. Basically, it's a small country town where it's discovered, there's one person discovers that the people there never age. And they don't want the outside world to know about that, obviously. You know, they want to keep it to themselves. But even the young kids, they're still the same age. They've never aged, and it's been years and years and years. And the storyline goes from there. It's a very entertaining series. I highly recommend it. This one is Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads. I haven't read this series at all. I just like the cover. I think I'm going to start reading it. It's like a symbiote Spider-Man. It looks like he's about to be attacked by a dinosaur, or who's attacking who. You know, we'll see. But it's a great looking cover. So this one did grab my interest. This one is by Boom Studios. It's Eat the Rich number 2. I've read the first one already, and basically this one girl, her boyfriend is rich, and she goes to their house like for a weekend, and it starts going downhill from there. You know, she's starting to find out that this family isn't exactly who they say they are. Next up, we have another Image book. Is Philadelphia number 17. Again, I've been reading this book from the beginning. I think it's a great book. It has to do with Philadelphia and vampires. So whenever there's a vampire involved, you know, it always grabs my attention. And these vampires are, of course, old, but like one of them is John Adams and his wife. I think Thomas Jefferson showed up. So it's been a very entertaining series. And this is a new one from Image. It's Frontiersman number 1. It's an all-new ongoing series. It says classic Green Arrow style adventure blends with the thoughtfulness of concrete and a superhero odyssey for mature but uncynical readers. So right up my alley. I'm gonna read it. I'll let you know how it is. And next one is from Ablaze, He Who Fights with Monsters. Its supernatural forces come to play a part in the conflict. From the artist of best-selling Something is Killing the Children comes a Halloween tale that will send shivers up your spine, and it takes place during World War II. And I believe that's the last one. So like I said, I usually try to pick between 5 and 10 comic books per week that have grabbed my interest that I plan on buying. And I'm gonna do 2 more videos right after this. One of them is comic books unboxing that I got from CGC, and I got a statue from Hasbro. I'm not gonna say what statue it is, but it's in the X-Men world. I'm gonna be doing those videos, but you'll see them down the line in about 2 or 3 days. So this is Efren, Past Point One Comics. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button so you will be notified when I do my next one. But it's coming up in about 2 days. Oh yeah, I'm about at 472 subscribers. Once I hit 500, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so subscribe if you want to. Everybody be safe and take care.